10 hidden leadership lessons in movies that will change your life. Movies do more than just entertain us. They inspire us, challenge us, and yes, sometimes they teach us crucial leadership lessons. Believe it or not, many of the films we love carry hidden leadership wisdom that can change the way we lead in our personal and professional lives. Today, we're diving into 10 such movies that not only captivated millions, but also revealed powerful insights that can transform how you lead. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled for today's video because we're going to explore 10 leadership lessons embedded in some of Hollywood's greatest films. Whether you're managing a team, running a company, or just trying to lead your own life, these films will help you sharpen your leadership skills. Grab some popcorn because we're about to take you on a lesson-packed movie marathon, inspiring and influencing your team. Remember the Titans, 2000. First up is Remember the Titans. This film, based on the true story of Coach Herman Boone, played by Denzel Washington, takes us through the challenges of leading a racially divided high school football team. One of the most powerful leadership lessons here is how to inspire and influence your team. It's not about telling them what to do. It's about showing them what they can achieve together. Denzel Washington. As a leader, you have to show them they're capable of more than they think. It's about getting them to trust each other, to be better than they were yesterday. That line captures the essence of what makes Coach Boone such an iconic leader. He doesn't just push his players to be champions on the field. He inspires them to be better individuals off the field. Boone understands that leadership isn't just about results. It's about empowering people to realize their full potential, both as teammates and as individuals. As a leader, your job isn't just to give orders, but to create a vision of what's possible when your team comes together. It's about breaking down barriers, understanding their challenges, and encouraging them to rise above. Coach Boone led his team by showing them that unity and mutual respect were more important than any game they could win. And that's the true power of leadership, unlocking the potential in others. Conflict resolution. 12 Angry Men, 1957. Let's delve into a timeless lesson from 12 Angry Men. This iconic film centers on a jury deliberating a crucial case, with Juror 8 emerging as a voice of reason. His approach teaches us a lot about conflict resolution. True leadership isn't about speaking the loudest. It's about staying composed, listening carefully, and encouraging constructive dialogue to find common ground. I think we owe it to ourselves and others to have a meaningful discussion. Taking the time to ask questions and understand different viewpoints can change outcomes. And empathy. This is the hallmark of great leadership, standing firm in your principles while respecting others' perspectives. Great leaders don't just resolve conflicts. They cultivate an environment where healthy discussions and diverse ideas can lead to better decisions. By staying patient and fostering dialogue, Juror 8 inspired others to reconsider their positions. His approach is a powerful reminder of the impact of principled, patient leadership. Leading by example, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, 2001. Now let's talk about The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Aragorn, played by Viggo Mortensen, is the quintessential leader who leads by example. Whether he's battling enemies or protecting the group, Aragorn shows us that true leadership is about being willing to get your hands dirty and stand alongside your team, not just Viggo Mortensen. This is a job for all of us, not just for one. Aragorn's leadership is based on humility and bravery. He doesn't command from a throne. He fights alongside his comrades. He shows that the best leaders inspire trust not by what they say, but by what they do. Leading by example is one of the most effective ways to gain the respect and loyalty of your team. It's about showing your team that you're willing to do the work, take risks, and make sacrifices. In Aragorn, we see that leadership isn't just about giving orders. It's about demonstrating integrity and courage in every action you take, especially in the face of danger or adversity. Giving orders from a distance. Host. Instead of forcing opinions or rushing to conclusions, he prioritizes thoughtful communication. Vision and Resilience. Rocky, 1976. Next up, we have Rocky. Sylvester Stallone's portrayal of the underdog boxer teaches us the importance of vision and resilience. Rocky doesn't have the best skills or the easiest path to victory, but his leadership comes from his relentless determination to prove himself, both in the ring and in life. Sylvester Stallone. It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Rocky's story isn't just about boxing. It's about the mindset that drives success. As a leader, resilience is key. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about how you handle setbacks and keep pushing forward toward your vision. Great leaders are those who can navigate failure and adversity with grace and perseverance, always keeping their eyes on the goal and motivating their teams to do the same. Rocky's never-give-up attitude is what ultimately earns him respect, both in the ring and in the hearts of those who watch him fight. True leadership comes from the strength to endure and the courage to keep fighting for what matters. Strategic Decision-Making, Moneyball, 2011. Moneyball shows us how strategic thinking can turn a team around. Billy Beane, played by Brad Pitt, revolutionized baseball by focusing on statistics and unconventional strategies to build a winning team, despite having the smallest budget. The only way to win the game is to change the game. Billy Beane teaches us that leadership often means challenging the status quo and making bold, data-driven decisions. It's not about following what's been done before. It's about thinking differently, even when others doubt you. Effective leaders make decisions based on facts and a clear vision, not just tradition or gut feelings. They trust their instincts, but they also back those instincts with data and analysis. Billy Beane wasn't afraid to make unpopular decisions for the good of the team, and that's the hallmark of a true leader. Leading by example. The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Next, we have The Pursuit of Happiness, a film about Chris Gardner's journey from homelessness to success, played by Will Smith. Gardner's leadership isn't about titles or authority, it's about leading by example. He shows that perseverance, hard work, and integrity can lead you to success, even in the toughest circumstances. Will Smith. The best way to inspire people is to show them that you're willing to do the work, no matter how tough it gets. People follow the person who's willing to endure and fight for what's right. What Chris Gardner demonstrates in this film is that leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room, but about showing up and doing the hard work every single day. It's about setting the standard and letting others follow your lead. The Importance of Vision. The Dark Knight, 2008. In The Dark Knight, we learn a powerful lesson in vision from Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. In the midst of chaos, Batman stays focused on the greater good. He's willing to make difficult sacrifices for the long-term success of Gotham, even if it means being misunderstood. Christian Bale. Sometimes the right thing isn't the easy thing. A true leader is someone who can see the big picture and make the hard choices, even when it's not popular. Batman's leadership is a reminder that vision often requires sacrifice. True leaders don't just react to the moment. They anticipate the future and act accordingly, even when the cost is high. Building Trust. The Godfather, 1972. The Godfather teaches us a lesson in trust and loyalty. Don Vito Corleone, played by Marlon Brando, is a leader who understands that trust is the foundation of all successful relationships. He doesn't just command loyalty, he builds it through respect, wisdom, and consistency. Marlon Brando. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. Loyalty is built on respect, on actions, and on keeping your word. Corleone's leadership shows that trust isn't something that can be forced. It must be earned and maintained through integrity and action. A leader who values loyalty leads with honor, and in turn, earns the loyalty of others. Adaptability. Moneyball, 2011. In Moneyball, Brad Pitt portrays Billy Beane, a baseball manager who challenges the established system of scouting players. His leadership lesson? Adaptability and innovation. Bean's willingness to embrace new ideas despite resistance shows that in leadership, you must be willing to break from tradition if it means achieving better results. Brad Pitt. It's not about being the smartest guy in the room. It's about being the one who's willing to challenge the status quo and change the game. Bean's leadership reminds us that in today's rapidly changing world, adaptability is key. Leaders must have the courage to innovate and push past old ways of thinking if they want to succeed in a competitive world. Servant leadership, Schindler's List, 1993. And finally, in Schindler's List, we see the ultimate example of servant leadership through the character of Oskar Schindler, played by Liam Neeson. Schindler's leadership is the most selfless, as he risks everything to save over 1,000 Jewish lives during the Holocaust. His leadership style teaches us the true meaning of service and sacrifice. Liam Neeson. I could have saved more if I had only done more. Leadership isn't about power, it's about responsibility and the willingness to sacrifice everything for others. Oskar Schindler's actions show us that the highest form of leadership is one where the leader serves others, not for personal gain, but for the well-being of those they lead. True leadership is measured by the impact you make on others' lives. These 10 films are not just iconic in their storytelling, they also offer timeless lessons in leadership. Whether it's inspiring your team, making tough decisions, or serving others, each movie shows us that leadership isn't one size fits all. It's about finding what works for you and the people you lead. Thanks for joining us today on this movie marathon of leadership lessons. I hope these insights from Hollywood's greatest films give you the tools you need to become a more effective leader in your own life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more leadership tips, and share this video with anyone who could use a little movie-inspired motivation. Until next time, keep leading with purpose.